Good morning, Young Women's Leadership Academy. This is Miss Burns, your principal, bringing you announcements on Wednesday, August the 17th. Everyone, we are back around to an A day. So students, after advisory, please be sure you go to your first, second, third, and fourth period classes. Everybody, you have now officially met all of your teachers. You've made it through one A day and one B day. Hopefully you're figuring the building out for my new students, for my returning students. Hopefully you are making good connections, not just with the teachers, but also with fellow students as well. Those connections are so important. All right, everybody, I want to talk to us about a couple of things. I want to talk to us about school safety, and I want to talk to us about bus riders. So let's start with school safety. Students, I know that if you're walking down the hall, especially in the mornings when you're walking to your advisory class, if you see somebody standing outside and the door is closed, you probably want to let them in. Students, there are signs on every single door that say, do not open this door for anybody. So let me talk about that for a second, students. The safety of the building is so important. And the safety of the building is not just the principal and the APs. The safety of the building is every single one of us. So if there is a parent or a visitor who wants to come into the building, we on the campus, the adults on the campus, we have a procedure we follow. So even though students, you might be tempted to open that door and let a parent or a visitor in, do not open the door for anyone. On campus, we have front office staff who are screening all our visitors, and we have a button we can push that opens that door for any visitor on campus. So students, do not open any exterior door for anyone. You know what? That includes me. If you see me outside a door, don't even open the door for me, because you know what? If I need inside, I have a key that I can get in. I can use my badge to get in. But students, I will never, ever ask you to open a door for me. No teacher will ask you to open a door for them. Do not open exterior doors for anybody that needs into the building. We have a plan in place for our visitors. We have a plan in place for any students who show up late. So students, don't open exterior doors. Did I make that clear? Students, do not open exterior doors for anyone who needs into the building. We'll take care of it. All right, the other thing, students, is this that I said I can scan in to come into the building. What is this? Oh, yes, it's my ID. Students, as a reminder, every single person in the building needs to wear their ID each and every day. That includes students. Each and every day, wear your ID. Staff will be wearing their IDs in the building, and any visitor who comes into the building, they'll get a temporary ID that says visitor, which means every single person in the building will be wearing an ID. Students, safety is the responsibility of all of us. And one thing that you need to do every day to help maintain a safe environment, wear your ID every single day. The third thing I'm going to talk about, students, and we've talked about it previous years, if you see something, if you hear something, say something. What that means is if there's something that you know isn't right that's happening on campus, whether you see it, whether you hear about it, you need to let an adult know. An adult could be me. It could be an AP. It could be anybody in the building. You could come up and you can find us during passing period. We're all in the hallways at that time. Or every single student iPad has the Stop It app on it. So students, you have that as an option as well. If you see something, if you hear something, and you just feel like it's not right, be sure to say something, because I'm going to say it again, safety is the responsibility of every single one of us. So those are the three things I wanted to talk to you about: safety, not letting people inside the doors, wear your ID every day. If you see something, if you hear something, say something. And the last thing I wanted to visit with you all about this morning is for my bus riders. So students, if you ride the bus at dismissal, you have two jobs. Job number one, exit the building. Job number two, get on your bus. Students, if your bus is out front, immediately get on the bus. If your bus is here, they don't wait on you, and they will leave if you're not on the bus. Students, don't hang out with your friends in the front. If your friend is waiting on a bus, but your bus is here, students, if your bus is here, get on the bus. Now, students, I know that there have been some buses who get here a little bit late. Transportation is still making sure that all the routes are right. So if your bus isn't there, your job is to exit the building and wait patiently. I promise you the buses will be here as soon as they can. And before we know it, they'll all be there waiting for us at dismissal. But as it is now, students, if your bus is there, immediately exit the building, get on your bus. Students, if your bus isn't there, immediately exit the building and then wait patiently. All right, that seems like a lot this morning, but it was all important information. I needed to make sure that students, you got all of that information from me today. All right, that's all I have for you this morning, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody, and I will see you in the hallways.